Yo, I'm gonna fuck around with Fortnite after for a bit before I leave. Probably after I eat, but... Bro.
Damn.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts continue to move through the season and want to find a way to secure win number 3 on the year. It's the Dolphins going up against the Colts.
Thank you, Larry. We welcome you to the heart of the Hoosier State in the Circle City of Indianapolis, Indiana, and Lucas Oil Stadium. Nothing like
Yo, I'm just ready for Madden 19.
introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready.
I need a break.
As their guys get set to match up between the Miami Dolphins and the Indianapolis Colts.
Got a little house jump going on back there. Just trying to clean up and shit.
Yeah, you go. Yeah, having a house party today.
Kickback. We don't call it house party.
What's it called? I'm going golfing with the Iceman at like.
We're going where?
I'm going golfing.
He was solid last week
At like 4:30 Eastern, and then me and Iceman have a soccer game at tonight at like 11.
They want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
They'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be the 37. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Now a handoff looking right. And he's got some space here. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Let's go. Watch it now, Marty. Over.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
They'll look to throw here. And a hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbound.
What a dumbass.
The completion gets only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
I hope that animation's not Madden 19. I mean, the sideline catches.
Pass my quarterback and just threw it on the line.
Twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. They go play action here on first down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he gets this one all the way up to the 40. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Now a play fake here on first down. Steps away to his left. And he was
Shit, almost had his ass.
Forces it incomplete.
It's not like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And incomplete there. A nice
dropping
hit,
passes for you, bro.
And brings up 3rd down.
I don't think either one of us is surprised about who they just targeted on that one. I mean, they're going to try and get to him as much as possible. Off to a nice start, but unable to haul that one in.
Yeah, already looked his way a couple of times. And he fires one that's
Hey, get the fuck out of here.
Picked up near the 44.
Get the fuck out of here.
Hey.
This is
Midfield to the 49. Unfortunately
Look.
for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting.
Oh, shit.
Last week at a certain point.
All right, intercept that shit. All right, for sure. I'll see you in a little bit.
Skill as a mathematician, but you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. 4-6 defense, they were daring him to run the football. They ran it. A little football 101. Take us through what the 4-6 defense is, Charles.
So what you're trying to do with your big defensive front is cover the interior offensive
What's
line
good,
with the
Wish?
center and the 2 guards and make it difficult if you even want to think about running the ball inside.
Sign you up. You
can
get off the
control
3.
them. That allows the linebackers and the safeties to run free and get to the ball carrier.
You still got watch little mama tonight?
Well, no game.
Flushed out right. And he'll slide down to avoid the
Huh?
contact. That one good for 13 at a Dolphin first
Oh, okay.
down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams
You were down in the city though, right?
to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy.
You work where?
Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide.
Oh, wow.
A big hit and pick up a first down.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40.
Oh, that's why you did tell me that shit. You're not even that far for real.
So add that tackle for a loss to the 2 that he had a week ago.
And you know what he's doing right now?
Smiling.
Yeah.
All right, shoot. You said you was gonna come straight. You coming straight here?
His defensive front, because they're keeping him clean, meaning no one's getting to him as a blocker.
All right, I'll be ready and shit. We having a little kickback over this zone tonight too.
We say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
Like 10 o'clock.
Your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can.
All right.
If you get 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Hey, dog, that nigga monster. Hey, that's just fake. That's gay as fuck. That's gay as fuck. How the fuck does that shit happen to my motherfucking corner? That should be dog my cornerbacks on this jump. That should be gay as fuck. No way in the motherfucking world both them niggas is dead. That's wild as shit.
That's why I'm excited for fucking regular.
Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
That shit don't surprise me. That shit always happen. You see him be having my motherfucking cornerbacks like they some shit. Like,
I think they better change a couple stuff in franchise, like.
An update from Buffalo. It's the Patriots with the early lead over the Bills. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen.
Coming out
for
next
updates
week.
on that
Do you
game
pre-order or
and
no?
others around the NFL.
nah, I ain't pre-order that shit.
Are you just gonna get it on the 10th?
Yeah, I just go grab it.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Solomon Thomas in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. Gun. They'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Perez. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for third down. They'll set up a throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he's got the first before he's blind. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. They'll set up to throw. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And he's able to get this one at 5. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Back to throw here.
Fuck on, dog. That's whack as shit.
Picked off at the 39. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And a great spot to start this drive from here. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down. On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. So they're operating in the red zone. They'll run it now out of the gun. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a good gain of 11. Sets them up first and goal. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always have got the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
What's good?
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
How was last good? How did things go? All right.
Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or
right.
you make sure you have more people in the general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Welcome to my world. Welcome to my world.
Away and off it goes.
I was trying to get down there. I told you, I had to work my other little jump and shit. I ain't get off till almost 12. Like,
Touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Space to maneuver at the 40. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Colts in possession of the football to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. Play fake. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let this go deep. Back over the middle. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
Not really. Can I call you after this game?
Gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit.
Yeah, love you, bye.
The receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Now they try the right side here. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill out the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Back to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
Let's go! Green 39! Green 39!
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
No, check, Patriot!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a big collision there as he winds up flat on his back, right on the 30-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Let's go! Blue 90! Blue
They'll drop to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. And he'll give it here to his running back. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
It doesn't matter who you're rooting for in this game. The effort of the man with the football, getting away from one and trying to turn forward and get some yardage, I really liked what he did there.
Here we go now. Blue landing.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. And there they bring pressure from the inside, and they get home.
Yeah, hard to block everyone, isn't it? And on this play, someone did not get blocked. He's the one who got home.
The Dolphins on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Here we go now.
He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down again.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Lucky 56.
They run the counter now on first down. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going. And also, you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in the mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. And the tight end goes in motion left. Now they'll run it on the toss. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Now a handoff here to his running back. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. And it is good. Oh, that one looked to be in trouble the whole way, but it does get over the bar. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So a good kick there, and they wrap up the drive by putting 3 on the board.
And you know, let's face it, you're not always going to come away with 6. Defense in the NFL are just too good. But you've got to come away with something. And there, they get 3.
Now the Colts offense gets ready to head back on the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Raekwon McMillan charging hard for that outside linebacker spot. He gets in to drop him for a loss of 12. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Indianapolis right after this.
Here we go now. Green 39.
Yo.
What up?
But that motherfucking phone ringing like shit, handling business and shit.
Oh, nice move.
Oh, see that shit right there? That's gay as fuck. There's no way in the world that motherfucker's supposed to catch my motherfucking running back. I hate this shit. This shit is so fucking gay.
Well, it looks like they caught him off guard on 2nd and
Motherfucker does a Superman dive. Like, that shit's wild as shit. Whack as shit.
Bro.
Like, dog, come on, bro. That's just, that motherfucker's 99 speed. My running back is 99 speed. This motherfucker does a Superman dive and catches him. That's how whack that shit is.
I dove, bro.
It don't fucking matter.
That is incomplete.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. Boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time.
I'm about to turn on accelerated clock because that's how I gotta go and shit for real.
They can't manage. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
Who?
Catch called for and taken.
You want me to 2 clock?
30-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt, and it'll be Dolphin football. Around the NFL, 2nd quarter in Chicago, and a 2-touchdown lead for the Buccaneers as they've just scored again. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Room here to run. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches
this motherfucker outrun my 99 speed motherfuckers, but my motherfucker get caught easy. He barely missed that motherfucker. My motherfucker 99 speed. Motherfucker that. This shit's stupid. You're welcome.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he's got his man on the out route. The ball comes out.
Wow. Get the fuck out of here.
Wow, yeah, you just stripped that too.
Oh boy, he rolls right over and gets it, picks it right back up.
This is our chance to make a huge play. Instead, he's able to recover his own fumble. And big sigh of relief.
Yeah, usually those wide receiver fumbles, there's open space around for the defense, but not there. He hops right back on it. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
And pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch. But
hey, hit me when you like. Let me know when you like 10 minutes away.
That might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still ended up with a solid game.
You hear me?
The offense on 3rd down. They've hit it 50.
So let me know when you're a couple minutes away.
This is 3rd and goal.
All right. We're gonna quit in the second half for you to get the win.
I think it is. Maybe fourth quarter, I think.
Hurry up and put 2 clock on, bro.
Especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. And it's up and good. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he is out of bounds here on the return. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this.
They were going to call that in
down
safety.
to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play...
This is caught inside the 15. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. So we've reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Dolphins taking a lead to the locker room. As we'll send you down to Orlando, where Larry Ridley has our EA Sports halftime report. Larry? Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
Damn, I got to turn this 2 clock shit on.
Make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it second down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Perez. And he's brought down, but not before getting across midfield to the 45. That one goes for 24 yards. To throw now on first down. He's going to air one out. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 12. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field.
On or no?
A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Looking to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's third down. The Dolphins on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 6. He'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down. Connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete.
Now you got hurry up clock on. You see, come on, bro.
No, I don't.
You over there don't passing the ball with incomplete passing. So I told you put 2 clock on.
6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit
I had
the
2
team
clock.
right now.
I just
The
turned it
Dolphins
on.
on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. And when you're running the
Why isn't it
football, one
working?
thing you don't want to see is a
The
big ball
fuck?
coming up there to swallow you whole in those D tackles and nose tackles.
No, you're actually counting on your big boys to protect you from them, but on that play, the defensive tackle had the leverage, and he won the battle. No gain, correct?
No gain. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
I thought she just pulled up and shit. Oh, that wasn't her.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware.
Are you going to accept the motherfucking penalty on you, little bitch?
I didn't even.
That's fucked up. You know I put it. That's fucked up, you little bitch. That's wild as shit. It's all good.
And he's brought down after a good gain. And a nice gain of 21 yards. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
That was well defended, and while it was completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole career.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And the Dolphins are
They robbed me on that fourth down too, just to let you know, and you know that shit too.
The onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as
that conversion play.
As many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
And that's one of the few times they've been able to contain him. He's had a heck of a game, and maybe he's getting a little bit tired from how many times he's carried the ball. But I always think back to what all those old coaches say. The ball's not that heavy. Keep carrying it, kid.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. Play clock winding down. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. And the movement there coming from the middle of the line.
And you understand he wants to get off the ball quickly, but the ball's right in front of him. He has to watch it move first.
Looking right, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Being chased out left, and this is incomplete. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football.
And he's going to be wrapped up and driven down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Is the punt team now as this one's sent away. This is fielded at the 7. And he's going to be stopped dead in his tracks. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the 4th quarter. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. He'll look to throw, and he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there.
Motherfucker's not hurrying up.
Developing, ran to it and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. It's a gain of 21 that time. And the Colts are going to have a 1st. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
They'll look to throw here. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 23 yards on the play. couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
If you're a defender, one of the fun things about playing zone defenses, especially in today's football, is that it's not as static as it was in the good old days, meaning you just drop to a point and reacted to the football. Now you end up with a lot of man-to-man principles once you get into your zone defense. In other words, get to your assignment and then locate a guy coming into your area, and then you end up covering him almost man for man. That allows him to make more plays on the football like the one we just saw there.
Did they maybe play that too safely on 3rd down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help them a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have 4th down to try and pick it up.
8 yards on the pickup, and it'll give the Colts a 1st down. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. And my goodness.
Hey, get the fuck out of here, pass interference. None at all, huh?
Picked off around the 27. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And the Colts coming out now. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Solomon Thomas in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. That one goes for 24 yards. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. And he can't hang on. He had a good shot there for his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, it's 3rd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Here we go now. 3-19.
Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Hurry up, here we go. Watch it now, Barney.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. And he'll give it here to his running back. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A Miami 1st down, that one going for a gain of 11.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 9.
Many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for Miami, the win gets them a step closer to 500 at 5-6. And they'll return home next week to take on the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, the problems just get worse and worse as they fall to 2-9 now on the year. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
both of them. I'm at 7-6. Win the fucking division. No, fucking. So win. If I lose. So that puts me at. So beat them both, and that puts me at 7-7, 8-7 Patriots.
Okay, anyways, gotta go. I love you. Goodbye.
shit, what the fuck?